Trisha and welcome to my channel. So today is a vlog and I am going to be decorating my little kitchen dining area. Now I haven't decorated my whole house. I have in my living room, I just have my Christmas tree, and I think I put out one arrangement. The Christmas tree, all it is just lit up. I don't have any ornaments on it yet. The reason for that is because we ordered some furniture and we got some chairs and some tables already, but we're still waiting on a small sofa to come in, and it was back ordered for us. So we've been waiting like 3 months, and so hopefully on the 8th of this month, December, that will arrive, because we've already been told it's shipped and it's coming on its way, delivering it on Tuesday. So hopefully that'll come, and as soon as that's done, then I can go ahead and decorate the living room. I didn't do it because obviously I didn't want to have to be moving things around when the sofa was being brought in. And not only that, but we have a little spot that we move things around. We have a little spot where we think we're going to put it, but if it doesn't work there, we're going to end up putting it in another spot. So I don't want to have to be taking down decorations in the living room. So I'm waiting on that, you guys. Okay, so let me tell you, if it does not show up, because it was supposed to show up in like late October, early December, I don't even remember anymore if it was early November or late October. It's been twice already that it got not delivered, then it's going to get delivered. So let's see. Or twice it's been promised that it's going to be delivered. One time it wasn't delivered. So anyway, if for some reason that doesn't happen, well, we're just going to cancel it, and we're going to just go to Big Lots or somewhere and just get ourselves something from there. But anyway, I'm going to be doing my little kitchen. Now normally, because I decorate everything all at once, and I do it right after Thanksgiving, or pretty much on the day of Thanksgiving in the evening or the next day. So I go to my storage room and I bring out all my storage boxes that have all my Christmas stuff. I lay them out here in the kitchen, some of them in the living room, and I just open up boxes and I just start decorating. But then the boxes kind of stay there overnight because I don't finish all in one day. It might take me another day, maybe 2 or 3 days. And then, of course, some of the stuff that is seasonal from fall or whatever, then I got to put those in their box. And if I have anything else that maybe I just want to completely replace, and I have to put that away. So that takes me, 2 or 3 days to do. And then, of course, got to put the storage boxes back. My idea this year is because we've done some little pavement, some nice new pavement, little stepping stones is really what we put, little pavers is what we put to our storage room. So it's really nice for me to walk back and forth from it now. So I'm going to have my storage room, which is not just a few feet, like 20 something feet from here, out there in the back. So I'm just going to walk over there. I have my storage boxes already kind of spread out in there, and I've opened it up, and I'm taking a little bit at a time rather than bringing the storage boxes in here, because my idea is that I'm going to get some exercise walking back and forth. And not only that, it'll be the whole weekend will go by, and then by the time I get my sofa, which who knows what time of the day that's going to get delivered, I don't want to have all these boxes laying around between then and now, because it drives me crazy. It'll be just too much, too many boxes everywhere. So my idea is to go back and forth. So how's that idea for you? Does that work for you? I'm going to get some exercise today. So I've got some items here. I think I want to start off in the back corner, little dining area that I have here, and my coffee bar. Now every year I do a whole thing where I set up a coffee chocolate tea bar with peppermints and little packets of hot chocolate and things like that. But I've also found out that a lot of that stuff, nobody eats it, nobody uses it, so I don't want to waste any more money going and buying all that, and I've already got a cute little video showing you guys how I've done that, so I don't think I'm going to do that. I'm just going to keep it very simple. I do have some little napkins that I bought that are Christmassy, and a few little candies that I can put in my coffee bar, and so I'll do some decorating there, and then I've got a corner. So let me show you what that looks like before, and then I'm going to show you what it's going to look like as I'm decorating it, and what I do. Okay, so I've placed my camera where I think you can kind of see everything. I've got my little table here with a nice little tablecloth, which I'm going to replace. And then I've got this little area here in the wall here. I'm just going to move a picture up a little bit because I have another one that I want to add here. And then I'm going to do a little display here. I took off the decor that I already had here from fall. So that's all gone, what was on my table that was on here. And I'm sorry I didn't do a fall, like a tour of what I decorated. A lot of things got in my way, and I just didn't get to that. So anyway, then my coffee bar is over there, and I'm just going to add like little touches of Christmas to that. So I'm going to get started by putting a new table cover. So let's do that. Okay, so let me just show you. I've got this really pretty tablecloth, and it took me a while to find something because I wanted something round. I was either going to just go ahead and keep this one on here because I really like it. It's really pretty. But I wanted to find something that had some red in it. And I did find this one. I got it at Marshall's. It was $12.99. So that is the cover that I'm going to put now. And besides, the other one that I have on here really needs to be taken off and washed anyway. I had it here for Thanksgiving, and I think it got just a few little stains here and there. Okay, and then I also got this runner, and I got this one from Hobby Lobby. Look how pretty that is with a little red truck. So my husband's been liking stuff, and you know what? I haven't bought anything really with a little red truck except that I know that I have an ornament. But I've never bought the little red, you know, little vase or whatever you want to call it, the little truck itself to do an arrangement in, and I don't know why. I think the reasons that I haven't is because some of the ones that I have found have been a little too expensive, and I have so much decoration, you guys, especially that I've been doing all these videos. I have just so much that I just don't know where to put some things. Some of the stuff does go to my family, friends, but I don't sell anything, so they end up being gifts, or, you know, they'll just pay for the supplies, and I do the arrangement for them. Okay, so let me throw away all my little trash. I'm going to get this little thing off of here. I'm going to get rid of my trash, and I'm going to take this off, and then we'll put the new table cover on here. Okay. I feel like I should have ironed it. Did I put it on the right side up? Yeah, here's the hem, and it's under, so there we go. It was folded right in the center, so this is the center. And my cushions have a little like a blue and white stripe to them. I'm not even going to change that. I'm going to leave that as is. And now I'm going to put this runner. Oh, it's so pretty. I love it. Okay, and I do plan on putting an arrangement on here. All right, so I'm back because I've come across a situation. I realized that I didn't have my my table cover on my table correctly. I had it a little too far this way, so when I walked around that way, I realized, you know, see, you can see on that end that it's not that much. So I didn't have it centered. So I don't know how it was folded. I was kind of relying on the mark of the fold right in the center to actually be the center, but it's not. But also now I've realized that it's kind of short, you know, the cover, which I'm okay with it, but I'm thinking, and I gave this another look, and I said, oh, it needs to be washed, but I gave it another look, and really and truly, I washed it right before Thanksgiving, and I thought we had left some stains on it, and yeah, I see one over here, a little one there, maybe a little dot there, but it's nothing that bad, you guys. Is it bad of me to just go ahead and put it on here for now? And because I think I would like it underneath. I had moved the chairs back so I could check and see if it was centered now. I'll walk around and check that. Okay, so that's the weird thing or bad thing, whatever, about having a round table is that, well, thankfully it's a small one, but it's kind of hard to tell from one side or the other if everything's even. Okay, so I'm going to put this one on top of that existing one because this feels kind of slippery, and I feel like the other table cover that's on here will kind of keep it from really slipping around that much, and I kind of like the contrast of both. And plus this one has this cute little trim around the edge, and I feel like that kind of also weighs down the cloth so it doesn't move. So I think this looks a little bit better to me. So y'all tell me what you think. Okay? Should I have just left it with this new one, or layer it as I'm doing? Okay, I feel like I need it a little bit over here. Okay. Okay, now I can put the runner back on here, and we'll finish up this wall like I said. Okay, so on this wall over here, like I said, I have this picture here, but I don't know why in the camera it looks crooked. But anyway, I'm going to move it up a little bit, and then I'm going to put this one here, and then I'm going to move this little thing up a little bit higher as well. So I really like this picture. Look, it says, have yourself, what does it say really? before I say. It's have yourself a merry little Christmas, which is what I thought it said, but I wasn't sure. Sorry about that light. But anyway, that's my dining table light, so it's a little lower than most lights. Okay, I'm gonna get my little step ladder so I can reach up there and be able to do that. So I'll adjust that. And like I said, I'm gonna hang this one a little bit lower, kind of centering it with my, my little cabinet here. Okay, so I'll be back so you can see how that looks. Okay, so I've done this, and I think I like that. I had this hanging on there as well on the other side, but now I feel like it's kind of sort of not work. Maybe I'll hang it way over on this side, or I'll save it for my another spot, because I do have some little snow people that I want to put here. So I have a little sleigh that I'm going to get and put right here. So let me grab those things. Okay, so I have this sleigh that I want to put right here. And I had a little basket with some chicken eggs and such. I'll just put them somewhere else. I want to put this right here, and I have a couple of snow people that I want to put on here that I created in one of my videos. But I also have this, this is a decorative mesh. It looks like burlap to me, but there we go. This is what it is. It is a 12-foot decorative mesh, and it was $7.98, and I got this from Walmart. Let me unwrap it so you can see what it looks like a little bit better without the plastic. And as you can see there, it's got some little snowflakes. And I have this little runner on here right now, and it's a fall, and it says thankful. It's got these pretty little, like little leaves on the end here. Can you see that? And then it says thankful. And I really like this runner. I think it's really pretty. I don't want to remove it. I kind of like it all year round because I feel like, I'm going to be thankful all year long. So I'm just going to cut a piece of this one and lay it on top. Just the length, or just a little bit shorter. This is my, I don't want to say the name because she'll respond right now. But I'm going to cut it, and I think I need to straighten out that edge as well. So I'm going to put this on top. I think it'll add another texture here. So cut right there. I actually have to straighten out the other end. So I'll do that and I'll be right back. Okay, so there she is. All nice. Now, my Alexa, I told you she was going to respond. But anyway, she's got this little cute little covering here with little birds on it. It's very springy. So I'm thinking that I'm going to take a piece of this burlap. Or I actually have other burlap that's ribbon sized, or what the width of ribbon. And I think I'm going to put it on here and just kind of like maybe tape it or use a little pin or something in the back and just pin it just to give it a Christmassy vibe. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and put this sleigh back on here. My husband loves this sleigh, so this is why I'm putting it. I was going to put it on the dining room table, and I have usually a glass vase on it, a nice big white kind of hurricane type vase on it, and then I put a big candle in it. But like I said, he pushes things out of the way so much that I really don't want to put anything on here that's might get tipped over like a glass container. When I had this bigger dining room table, I had it on here, it was fine, but for this smaller one, now I realized that I do have a small arrangement that I had made in one of my videos. It's 3 birdhouses, and I'll show you that. And the other idea that I thought I would use for the table instead. So you guys can chime in on what you think would be the best deal for me, but I don't know if, I'll look at the comments obviously, and maybe I'll go with what you guys said. But sometimes, we all say that, let me know what you think, but it doesn't mean that we change things, but you never know. So anyway, anyway, I'm going to put Mr. Snowman, and he's got little rocks in there, but they're kind of, I had them in the storage box like that, so all the little rocks came back here. So I'm trying to get them to move forward or down the center. Oh, one of his little pine cones just fell off. So he can sit here, but he's not doing a very good job. That's okay, I got some glue dots and I didn't bring him over here. So let me go get them. She seems to stand just fine. Look at her, isn't she cute? Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get some little glue dots so I can glue him so he's standing straight. Okay, all right, my hands have gotten kind of dusty and dry, but I'm gonna get these little glue dots. Little thing here, can you even tell there's some little brown dots between the papers, but they're clear so you don't really see them. See that? Okay, so anyway, that's what I'm going to use. Stick it on there and then peel. And hopefully that works. I might need more than one. I think I am going to need more than one. Okay, so for now, I'll leave it like that. Now I'm going to put this on here, but I think I'm going to do 2 layers of it. So I'm going to cut, let's see. Yeah, let's do about that length. And then another one. I think these little wraps can be ordered online and just, you know, I got that one free because it came with a purchase. All I had to do was order it and then they sent it to me. Okay, so now I've got some pins here. And it shows the pretty birds because I love. Just gonna pin it. Hopefully it doesn't move on me. Let's find out. She looks like a candle. Okay. Alexa, are you working?
Everything seems to be working. If something's wrong, you can send feedback through the help and feedback section of the Alexa app.
I'm asking her if she's working because I kind of turned it off and I wasn't sure what I did. And so I just pushed everything that I could on it to turn it back on. Okay, so let me get rid of my trash. I also have a ribbon here. Here it is. Couldn't find it for a moment there. It's just a tiny little, like a little bow. I was thinking whether I should put it on the sleigh. Ooh, it's got some strings on it. It was probably from where it was glued on before, the item that it was glued on. Obviously some mesh. Okay, so it's got a little wire here that I could use to tie. I'm thinking about tying it here, maybe put the ribbon. Let's see, I'm gonna put it on and then you can tell me in the comments what you thought. Okay, you guys, this is my little display. Now, my little guy, I figured if I put more little glue dots in the front, all it was gonna do was just pull on the fabric and he was just gonna go back. But I don't know if it's gonna be in the video where I said, oh, a little pine cone fell off. What I did is behind him, underneath him, I glued a little pine cone back there to kind of give him a little bit of a lift forward, and that kind of works. So I'm gonna go with that, and that works fine. Let me move on to the next item, which is my little coffee bar. Okay, so for here on my little counter here, I'm gonna go ahead and cut a piece of this decorative mesh, which I feel like it's just burlap. I'm gonna cut a runner from that and put it underneath my Keurig and my coffee machine right here. So I feel like that'll give it a nice little touch, and then I'm gonna add some little decorations around and we'll show you what that is. Okay, so I've already gone ahead and I put the runner down here, and I've taken off some items that I felt were a little too springy, but there's gonna be some stuff that are gonna go back on here, even though they're not Christmassy, but I really want them on here because we have been using them. Okay, let me start off with a couple of little ornament things that I'm gonna put on my little shelves here, just to give it that Christmas touch. Like I said, I'm not gonna put too many things, you guys, because I don't want to have to do so much cleaning up afterwards. Okay, so I'm going to start off with these 2 ornaments. I've always put this guy out, little Santa Claus. Well, they're both Santa Clauses. I've always put these out, and I've usually put them in the living room on our lap tables on each side of the sofa, but I'm going to go ahead and put them up here now. And I feel like he's a little bit longer, so I'm going to put him here and Santa over here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go grab some pine cones, because I just remembered I do have some pine cones, and I might set a couple of them here and there. I want something up here. I wanted something a little taller. I don't think I have anything. I can't think of anything I have right now. I'll go back out there and look. I do have this cute little sign, and I got this at Target. That's a label from Target, right? Got this from Target. I probably got it maybe 2-3 years ago. I don't recall, to be honest with you. It was $3, and it had this little bow already on it, a little bow. But I wrote with a white paint marker. I put coffee, tea, cocoa on there because that's usually what I have on here. I'm gonna put this guy right out here. I do have this cute little sign that we can hang. So I was thinking maybe somehow hanging off of here. I do have a 3-tier tray that I also want to put here, so let me grab that. Okay, so I have this tier tray. It's really pretty. This was a gift from my son and daughter-in-law a couple of Christmases ago, and I'm going to go ahead and put that back where I've always had it. And these candles, these were for my younger son. He gave me these I have a couple of other items. He knows that I like candles, and so he's been going almost every Christmas, one item every year, and bought something, a little candle from, what is it, Bass Pro Shop, and he's gotten these little candles, and so I put them on here, but maybe I'll put them up here or somewhere up there. So for now, let me see, what do I have? I've got some candies. I've got these little mints, and I've got some little chocolate bells or something. I bought all this from the Dollar Tree, nothing expensive, because like I said, I ended up finding out that nobody really eats any of this. So I'm going to put, I think, the mints up here. Okay, and then these are just like milk chocolate bells. They're wrapped up in Christmassy foil. Kind of like Kisses, but you know, they were the Dollar Tree $1, so why not, right? So I'm going to put those in the second tier and just make them look nice. I also have, I wanted some little candy canes, you know, little tiny ones, because I like to put them in the cups as stirrers in my coffee or hot chocolate, but I couldn't find any, and I did find some at Hobby Lobby, but it was a huge box. It was just too many of them, and I already know they're gonna get wasted. Nobody's gonna eat them. Nobody's, except me. I'll probably use one or two, and with being on keto, I'm not gonna do that as often, so I feel like I'm gonna waste money, but it's a suggestion for you to try and put some on your, you know, maybe in a little cup or something somewhere on here. If you see the video, you know what I'll do is I'll link that video of my little coffee bar in the description box below. But anyway, we're gonna move on from that. I did buy these soft peppermint candy sticks. I did get these from the Dollar Tree as well. So I'm just gonna put these on here. I don't wanna open them up because they're individually in there, but they're not wrapped individually. So I can't put them out. I don't want some bugs or something to get to them. So I'm just gonna leave them like that. I'm just gonna put them here. And what I do have is I have some little packets of little sweeteners. I do have my little Keurig hot chocolate. So I think I'm gonna put some of those down here as well, just, you know, for looks. I'll just put a few of them here. And then my little Splenda packets of sweeteners, I'll just put them back here. And then I also have some little napkins that I want to put here as well. All right, so I have this little tower with these 4 mugs in here, and I recently bought those, and I really want to use them. We haven't used them yet, but I've already washed them, so they're ready to use. Just slide them out, and we can use. These are beautiful. They say, "Bless this home with God. All things are possible. Pray more, worry less." That's something that I need. The family that prays together stays together. It's what it says on there, and I really like those. And they're pink and blue text on there, but I'm gonna leave them off for Christmas. I don't mind. I feel like I'm gonna do like a little bit of an eclectic look here, so I'm just gonna put these cute little napkins, and they say, "Have a cup of cheer." So I'm gonna put those right in front of my little mugs here. I could get a little plate or something. I thought of something that I could put up here, so I'm gonna go grab it and put it up there. And now at the end, when I'm done decorating, I'm just gonna go slowly around everything and just quickly, you know, show you what everything looks like, just to remind you in case I do something and I skipped it, and I'll move on to the next thing. But I'm gonna put something up there, and then I'm gonna do where my little microwave cart is, see what I can do there. All right, everyone, so here's where I have my microwave and some of my appliances. I used to have my little coffee bar right here that I now have on an opposite wall over here. Well, not opposite, but it's off to the side here, another wall that you just saw me do. Anyway, so now I'm gonna do this. A nice little counter here. My dad made this for me. I'm very happy with it. All I did was paint it and then give the top part a little bit of a stain, and it's perfect to put my appliances and my microwave. I had a little bit of a small little wire baker's rack here in the meantime while I was waiting for something like this. And surprisingly enough, my dad said, "I can do that for you," so he did, and I love it. So it's become a little treasure to me having it here. Right now I've got some items that are not going to go here, so I've got some stuff that I bought for my KitchenAid, and some bottles that we fill up with water. So those are not going to go there. I'm going to take them, put them in the garage. I have a little spot there now for them. My little plant here is going to stay. She's not going anywhere. Her pot's not very Christmassy. I could cover it up with a pretty foil or cellophane, maybe even some Christmassy fabric, give her a different look. But I'm not going to do that, you guys, because I take this and I put it on a little plastic tray when I put them all on my island, and I water everything, let them all drain, and then I put everything back. So I don't feel like I should put some fabric here because it's gonna get wet and it's probably not gonna look nice. Anyway, so I've got these little baskets here that I recently purchased. I got these from, where did I get them from? Oh, I got them at Burlington. They were $5.99. I grabbed 2 of them. Ooh, it's like got a little blurry there. I grabbed 2 of them, and I want these to put on my dish, my kitchen towels in here. I have quite a few of them folded up on a little shelf, and I've been thinking that I would like them in a little basket. I wanted something a little bit bigger, to be honest with you, but I found these 2 and they'll work. Or like I have these oven mittens here. My husband wanted these, so I want something to place these items in. So that's what they're gonna go. And I think I'm gonna put one up here, and I'm probably gonna put one on the bottom. Maybe in the future, if I find a bigger one, I will replace that. I would like to find like a little picnic one, a little one that has like a little lid, so then everything will fit in there and get covered up, and you know, don't have everything out in the open. Now this thing up here, this basket here, I used to keep my coffees and my teas and such up here. And I put my onions here, so I'm going to put some other veggies or whatever else I can put here. So for now, that's not going to have anything, and it's got a little bit of a shelf on the top. You can't see it right now. So I'll put some pine cones up there. It's got a cute little kind of farmhouse church thing up there, and I'll show you that. I also bought, let me show you this little baby poinsettia. I got it at my grocery store. It was only $3, and I just had to have it. Maybe I'll put it up here. I don't know yet. But let me grab some things, and I'm going to go ahead and just fix it up, decorate it, rather than telling you step by step. So I think this video is already getting pretty long, so we're just going to go ahead and just cut to it, okay? All right, you guys, so I've kind of been cleaning at the same time and trying to sweep, put away some things. So you might see some things maybe back here that won't normally go there. Anyway, I did this here. I kept it very simple, like I said. I was going to put something on top of my microwave. I had a little fall quilted, kind of like a short little runner that I had made. I had it on top of the microwave, and then I tried putting a napkin that I have up here in this little basket. I tried putting it on there. Then I was like, okay, I have to iron that. I have to iron that little napkin. It's a little red and white gingham napkin. And I'm just being too lazy to go and iron out because I'm getting really hot. And I really just wanted to do everything. So I went ahead and I left it plain right now. I feel like I might find something else that I could put there. Now I already had this kind of a crocheted runner on here. So I went ahead and I left that. I had this kind of red and white gingham. It's a piece of fabric that I had used before on my little dining table over here, which I still haven't finished. I need something for the middle of the table. And I have a mess over here on my island because some of that stuff's going to go there. And some of it's going to get put away. Anyway, so I had that on there. I would use it as part of the, like I did today, where I layered it. So that's what it was. I decided to just fold it up and put it on this little shelf because, you know, it goes with my little curtains over there. And then with this little napkin here, I decided to put it in this little metal galvanized tub. And I've got just some veggies there. But up there, I have this beautiful little cast iron little skillet with a candle. That's another one of my gifts from my son, as well as this cute little red tin has a little candle. They smell so good. I've had them like this for years, and I can still smell them. Okay, so I've got that up there. A little nest, little bird nest ornament that I have with some berries in it, and then it has like a little log cabin ornament. It looks really cute. I'll put the camera at the end closer so you can see all these things. And here I have these little succulents. I forgot that I had these. I had them on the island, but I originally wanted them for here. And there's little succulents. So you can see that. It's a little box, and it's got like a little snowflake right there. I got this at, was it Home Depot? I think it was Home Depot. If not, it was Lowe's. But they're only $10. And I love succulents, so I saw it and I said, I have to have that because, you know, after Christmas, I can just turn it around and have this side. But it looks really pretty. So I decided I was going to put that there with my little mini poinsettia. And of course, this one candle here. So that's what I've done here. And then I've put I had a little basket, little hen basket with some eggs in it, which were on top of that thing over there where I put the sleigh and the snowmen. That was over there. I decided to put it down there with that little sign that says, what does it say? Fresh Eggs Daily. Of course, I have a basket down there with some little kitchen towels that I don't use very often, but I kind of use them as decorative if anything. But then this basket here, these are worn, well-used kitchen towels that I use often, and some of them have some stains on them that I've never been able to wash off. But anyway, I use them, so this is what I'm going to have here, and they're easy to reach, and I think it looks really nice with my appliances. Some other little items, such as that little tin back there, looks really cute. This was my mom's. I got it from her. My dad and her collect all kinds of little things, so I brought this over from her, and I think it's really pretty. I'm not going to put it away just because it doesn't look Christmassy yet. It's part of my house. It's going to, like I said, it's going to be a little eclectic kind of a Christmas here. Now, the rest of my kitchen, where I do all my cooking, you know, and such, my sink area and all that, I don't really decorate that. I used to decorate all of that. I used to put garland everywhere, little things here and there, but I don't really decorate that because it kind of gets in my way where I'm cooking, because I do like to do a lot of scratch cooking, so I need as much space as I can, and I like everything to feel clean when I'm doing that. So I might put some little touches here and there. I do have an arrangement that's behind my sink with some sunflowers. It's a really pretty red coffee pot, and I might take just the sunflowers off of it. Maybe leave the coffee pot there. I do have a little snowman that I can maybe put there, and we'll see. So let me go ahead and get that cleaned off because I have everything everywhere right now. And then I'll just show you what I did once I'm done. I'm not even going to talk about it until I've done it, after I've done it. And then I'll do just a quick little run through, and then I'll show you what I'm going to put on my little dining table. I'll show you two options, and then you could say this one or that one. You'll see what it is. Alright, so for the table, I have this option where I can put these battery operated candles. And I got a little picture of my grandson here from his first Christmas last year. These do light up. All I have to do is twist these and they will light up. I don't know if the batteries are working, so I'm not even going to try that right now. But I'll test it out later. And so this is one option. Little candles on here and a little lazy Susan. Oh my God, I'm so tired I can't even speak. Okay. Alright, so then the other option was to put this centerpiece that I created, and I've left the lazy Susan on here. And I can add this here if we want to sit here and eat and have other people. I can just remove this very easily because it is on a wood base. But I can have it here in the meantime, and I kind of like that. So y'all tell me what you like more. Do you like the birdhouse trio or do you like the candles? Alright everyone, I still have a little bit more cleaning to do, but I wanted to show you that I did have this little cypress. It's a live plant, and I had it in another little pot where I could pour water, and there was no hole in the other pot. So then I could drain it into that. But I'm going to go ahead and put it in this little container here. It says Tree Farm Holiday Greenery, 75 cents each. It's really cute. I don't remember where I got this from, but I think I got it at Hobby Lobby. More than likely, if not, I got it at a store called At Home. There's a piece of styrofoam in there because I did have some like pine greenery in there to create like a little arrangement. But I think I'm going to use and leave the styrofoam in there to prop up my little tree. Now if you look back here in the corner, we'll put the camera closer. I put a little snowman there. I had this red coffee pot on there, and I had it propped open with some sunflowers coming out of there, but I took them out and I thought, well geez, this little pot looks really cute just like that on my stove. Pay no mind to this. This is going to go somewhere else. I've gone ahead and I put some little towels here, little decorative towels on my handle here for my oven. So anyway, I'm going to put this guy over there next to the snowman where I can easily water it. Okay, so there he is. He looks really cute next to my little snowman. And it gives it a little Christmas touch over there. I put a couple of little ornaments there. I also have some pine cones that I put on the shelves here and there. Just one right here, just to kind of give that little vibe. If you wanted to put a little sprig of pine next to it, if you don't want to decorate too much, you put a little red ornament ball or something like that. Oh, and then I had mentioned that I didn't have too many things with a little truck. I think I had a little ornament, and I do have this little ornament that has a little red truck on top. And it's like a little red bridge that it's going to be driving through. I just put it here right now. This is going to go in my living room, probably in my faux fireplace. Oh, this is a receipt. I need to clean this counter, but I need to do one more project for my back door. I do have another little kitchen towel that matches sort of what I put on the table over there. So I'm going to put this also as part of my decoration here. So anyway, I have something I can put on my back door, so I'm going to get that and fix it up and show you what I'm going to do with that. Okay, so what I have here is this nice pine wreath. This is natural pine. I got this from Home Depot. It was only $10, and it's already, you know, shaped up into a wreath here. It's got some wire in the back where everything's been put on, and it's just ready to be hung. It's got some wire here to hang it from, but I don't like, oops, that hurt my nail. I don't like the ribbon that's on it, so I'm actually going to take that off. And in order to do that, I kind of have to cut up this wire, and the same wire is being used in the back to hang it with, so I'm just going to twist it back close where I had to cut it open. And I have two, I'm going to throw this one away. It's kind of mashed up and looking kind of ugly. Now this, here you can see the mess that it leaves. Let me take this tag off the back. This is a fresh cut, so I've got some water here. So ever so often I'm going to mist it, because here Texas weather, this thing will be dead. So I'm hoping that I can keep it alive and you know, just spritz it with some water. All right, so I've got two bows here that I already had in my box of ornaments and such. And I always fold up my ribbon, my bows. I flatten them up, fold them like that, you know, put the tails kind of wrapped like that. So this is how I put them away, so that the next year or whenever I'm going to use them again, all I have to do is fluff up the loops, and it's super easy. So I have this one, and it's really pretty, and then I have this little polka dotted one, and it took me a little while to think about it, and I decided that I'm going to go with this one, because I just know that my husband would probably be like, yeah, put that one on there, because I do remember when I bought this ribbon, he really liked it. It says Christmas, peace, happy holidays on it, but it's also got some little deer and some little poinsettias, and I'll put the camera close to it once I have it hanging on the door. So all I'm going to do is add this bow where the other bow, little bits are coming off, where the other bow is hanging, but I also want to put some little jingle bells, and I have a little container here with some little jingle bells, and I'm going to use these kind of rustic looking ones, and I'm going to grab, I think, 3 of them. Let's put these back, and I've got some jute, so I'm just going to hang them from. And I think I'm going to do them individually, so I can do like 3 different lengths. So just knot it. This will be the longest one. So I only wanted to hang with inside there, so about so much plus a little bit extra where I'm going to tie it from. Let's just give it a nice long piece. Okay. Oops. Another one here. I'll be right back as soon as I get all these tied up. Okay, so the other 2, I just hung them end to end, and I'm gonna, you know, on each end of the little piece of string, and then I'm just gonna in half, not in half, but I'm gonna fold it so that one is shorter than the other. And then of course I want this third one to be a little bit longer, so just about right there. And then I can do another knot right here. Tie them all together. You can do it however you want to do it. I'm gonna make a knot to make sure it doesn't move. Okay, so now they're all hanging together at different lengths, and the same string I'm going to wrap around the wreath right where the wire is as well, and then just tie it the end with where I knotted before. Just make a nice tight knot. And now the bells are hanging from there. This wire's up here. It's not hanging straight, but that's okay. And now I'm going to take the chenille stand that's on the bow, tie that around as well. Okay, so now I'm just going to poof up my bow and just fix the ribbon so it's all facing forward. But there we go, you guys. Kept it really simple. I thought about putting ornaments and such on it, but I thought, oh, little bells would be really pretty. Okay, so this is going to go on my back door. I'm going to clean this up, and then I'm going to do a little kind of a run through everything. Look, I'm sure you noticed them before I said anything. I found those in my craft items, and I decided I'll put them on for the video. Okay. All right, so here's a quick close-up of the snowman and the pine here in the corner. I put a little ornament right there at the bottom. And then up here I put a little pine cone, another little ornament there, and a pine cone just like I said, I'm keeping it very simple here in the kitchen. Some nice little towels here in front of my oven, and then just another little pine cone here. All right, and over here on the sidebar where my microwave is, I've got this basket, and then I've just put these little items there and a little towel there, and on top of the microwave, I showed you earlier the succulents, little poinsettia, nice little candle. Added this little gingham fabric down here, little baskets for some towels. Not too Christmassy, but you know what? It gives a little bit of a feeling of the holidays with a little poinsettia there. All right, and over here in my cabinet, I have the sleigh with the 2 snow people on there. I put the little picture of my grandson over here on the side with a pine cone there. And then on the wall, I hung this pretty little sign to kind of, you know, finish up a little trio of items there on the wall. And then I've got my table with these birdhouse centerpiece. That was a video that I did. And this lovely runner here. It says cut your own Christmas trees, it says on there. And look, I put a little, what is this? An area rug under my dining table here. I've got some cleaning to do. Don't pay attention to the mess. Okay, let's move over here to the coffee area here. And this is my little area. I didn't do very much except put a pine cone and that little snowman, cute little ornament thing that I made a couple of years ago. That still gets a lot of views. And then I just put a Santa, some pine cones, Santa again on a sleigh. Down here, you know, those little mugs, I just put them there, and then I realized, hey, that's a great place for those 2 little candle mugs. So I've got my sign there. Got to clean my little Keurig machine now that I look at it. And then I have this little ornament. I thought it was really cute, so I just hung it from this little party from the tier, whatever this thing is. I don't remember anymore. Anyway, so I hung it here with all the little candies, some hot chocolate for my Keurig, some little peppermint sticks, and then I have this package of coffee that I just remember that I also bought. It's this chocolate peppermint from the World Market. So I thought, oh, I'm going to put it right here, right next to my machine here, my coffee machine. Got some little napkins next to my mugs, and this pretty runner that I cut up. And then I put these 2, well, no, that's just one. That's one little kitchen towel that I kind of just folded it so that the 2 triangles, the little edges, the corners would hang like that. And I just keep all my, you know, my plates and some cups there, but all this baking stuff, I use this very often. And these baskets have my coffees and my teas and such. Okay, let's go to the next. Okay, so here on my island, I decided to put these trio of candles for now until I get your feedback. So I'm either going to have those on the little table, and I might move my birdhouses over here. So I'm going to get y'all's feedback and see what you think. I'm also going to get my husband's feedback, so see what he thinks. And here is my wreath hanging from the back door. So let's close the door. I got a new storm door, guys. I am so happy with it. It's glass all the way down. This window opens up and a screen comes down so I can air out the house if I have to. I haven't swept. Look at all that from where I hung the pine wreath. But I love this door. My cat and my dog can now sit here and look out and just bark at things and whatever. But anyway, let's look at it from outside and see how that looks. All right, so there's the wreath hanging in the door. I was a little concerned that, you know, it was going to get squished. So it's just a tiny little bit, but there's plenty of room in there for the, you know, the wreath to be in there, just the bow. I might have to, you know, fold it in from the center and make it look like more little loops, but they'll be smaller loops. But anyway, that's what it looks like. I made sure I grabbed the keys to the door because I was afraid I was going to lock myself out, because not only is the storm door new, but this is new, the framing is new. I have to paint it all actually, and I have to paint the door. But let's see, hopefully I didn't lock myself out. Nope. Alright everyone, so that is it. I have done what I'm going to do here in my little kitchen. I don't believe I'm going to add anything else in here. I'm happy with the way it looks. It's very minimal, but I enjoy it, and I hope that you enjoyed it too. So I had a couple of questions that I wanted your opinion on, and I can't remember what one of them was. I do know that I wanted to know what you thought, whether I should have the birdhouse centerpiece on here. Should I even have the Lazy Susan? So maybe without it would look best, I think maybe. I could just put this on my island. So look how that looks. That looks really pretty now that I look at it. So maybe I'll put this on my island instead. So let me know if you think this will look best, or maybe the trio of candles. I do kind of think that I will use the Lazy Susan for the candles. Let me know what you guys think. Anyway, that's it. I hope that you enjoyed my video. I don't know what else I asked you to give me your opinion on, guys, but you probably do. So when you respond, I'm asking you to leave a nice comment down below. Let me know what you think of my little decorating. Have you been inspired to start your decorating? Have you already decorated? How are you feeling? I want to know how you guys are feeling. I know that we've had quite a rough ride this whole year. So I'm hoping that some of you will find the good in the year, and I hope that you have the strength to keep on keeping on. So let me know how you're feeling. Are you even ready for the holidays, or you've already started? Maybe you already did. Maybe you already got yourself already finished and decorated. But anyway, let me know which centerpiece you're feeling that I should put up here. I'm pretty sure my husband's going to come home and he's going to give me his opinion of which of the two I should leave on here anyway. But still, I would like to know what you think. I love you guys so very much, and I honor and respect your opinions. So anyway, everybody, I'm going to give myself a big old thumbs up, and I hope that you too will give me a big old thumbs up, and like I said, leave a nice comment down below. I want to ask everyone, if you have not subscribed, please subscribe. Hit that red subscribe button. There's one here in the corner. There's also one down somewhere below the video. You can hit that, and then of course after you've hit that, there'll be a little bell that'll pop up. Hit that. That is for your notifications, so just hit all so that you get notified of when I put up my videos, which is twice a week. Now, this is already December, but I'm still going to be putting up 2 videos per week, probably up close to the holidays. I don't know if I'm going to do anything for New Year's. I've never done any decorations or anything for New Year's. Instead, my husband and I sit here and we do some little cocktails or some kind of a funky little video for you guys. So if you guys have any ideas of maybe something different that we can do, or just me, I'll do that. I don't really decorate for New Year's. When my kids were smaller, I did do some things, but we went outside and we popped fireworks out in the country. But we don't do that anymore. So normally New Year's Eve is just my husband and I, and if my younger son is here for the holidays still, then we celebrate with him as well. So anyway, if you have any ideas, let me know. I do have a couple of other little things that I want to still show you for, you know, Christmas, the holidays. I am still gonna, like I said, I'm gonna decorate my living room, so I'll show you how that ends up being if I don't do like a run through like I did this video, okay? So anyway, that is it. Please share on your social medias. Be kind, be respectful towards each other, spread the love, be loving and understanding towards each other no matter our differences. And as always, enjoy.